Hello and welcome to Module 2! Module 2! Look at us just zipping right along. So let's go ahead and go to the learning modules. And let's go to Module 2. And here we are. Okay. Now, you will not see this first thing because I'm the professor. I get to see that. Alright, so let's get right to this. This is about plot, Part 1. The sequel is next week, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss. So these videos that I'm doing here, they're more of a how-to. Kind of give you an overview of what we're doing for the week. Not really a lot of theory in these videos. These are more of a how-to. I'll have theory videos and stuff posted otherwise. Okay, so basically for this week, you're going to read over the learning objectives, make sure you understand the module at a glance. So review these two parts before you move on. And then let's move on. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to watch this. No, please watch this whole video because I'm going to get you some specifics which will help you with future assignments. Okay. Then read the module overview. Again, I'm not going into detail about the specifics. Okay, let you read this. And then once you get to the module overview, we're going to go to the next thing. Read and resources. There's 3 videos, actually 2 videos, and a great little article here. You will need to definitely watch this one here. Okay, because that is something that we'll be using in the discussion board, which is coming up. So watch these, because again, all of these we're going to just help you kind of understand more of what plot is about, which you will need to apply in assignments this module. Okay. Then we get to the before you get started. Okay, well, just again, review the things we just showed, those videos and overall structure. In addition, it says includes, I will post a video in the announcement section. It's the non-graded lesson, as it were, on the concept of plotting versus writing from your seat of your pants, or basically how do you integrate inspiration that comes to you while you're writing, and what happens if that conflicts with your overall plan you had set out with. Okay, so there is a video that will be in the announcements about that. Okay. And then we get to the actual deliverables. One of them is a discussion board. Yay, as we know, we've done discussion boards before. Again, for the discussion boards, you can either create videos. Some of you are not comfortable doing that. Sometimes you're sick and your voice is out or whatever. I know that, like, when I'm in my home office, my little webcam is less than flattering. It makes me look like Jabba the Hutt a little bit, in my opinion. I'm really not that big of a guy. Also, I'm kind of leaning back in my chair. Anyway, you can create videos to respond to this, or you may write it out. Either way is fine. Just as long as you give a valiant effort to answer the questions, and you're going to be referring back to that video which we mentioned earlier. Okay, so and then I'll give you a response. Okay, so there's the discussion. And then what do we get to do? Well, then we get to do the assignment. Okay. And this is actually a pretty cool assignment. I like this idea. Since we have to learn about plot mapping, this is kind of a fun way to approach it. So to download the directions, you click here on the link, which I've already downloaded. Now, let me scroll back up here. Okay, so in this assignment, in order to master the concept of narrative plot structure, you will practice identifying and mapping elements of a plot from a story that is familiar to you. That means you do not have to use one of the books that you are reading for this class. It may be one that you've read before several times or whatever. Okay, and you're going to identify the key moments of the story and plotting using a written or to that big order, visual diagram. So if you are a creative person and you like to do more creative stuff, then you can definitely use a visual diagram to help illuminate the plot structure, okay, which is basically you're going to choose basically a story you're familiar with, and then you're going to answer these questions. And if you want to do that in a visual way, you want to write it out just like an MLA format of paper, that's fine too. But if you are more, if you like drawing little pictures and then having like some words kind of helping you understand this is the thing, or like a flow chart or something like that. So, here's some examples you could look at. Okay. Now it does say this should be 2 to 3 pages in length. Okay. With double spacing times, New Roman. And again, it's a little tricky when you consider a visual representation. So I will take that into account. Because basically, if you look at the rubric, what I'm looking for and what the school is looking for is, did you really address these things? The introduction, the development, climax, see that? resolution, plot driven, shape. Okay, contains no major errors, grammar, spelling, or organization. So really, if you answer all these questions, and you address each of these in an evident way, then you will get credit for this assignment. So have some fun with this assignment, because again, you gotta do a story that you're familiar with, and you're gonna think about it in a different way, in a way that maybe kind of comfortable for you. Maybe if you just have done nothing but write papers your whole college career, maybe step out of your comfort zone and do something more visual, just to mix it up a little bit. So anyway, so that is what's going on for week 2. So what I would do next for you, and you won't see it, so it'll show up in the announcements, okay? So you'll see another video that I will post that has like it's the non-graded lesson, kind of my view on the different ways of approaching writing using plot and kind of what plot's all about. Make sure you watch that video as well. All right, so that's what's going on for this week, and actually for this module. I keep saying week, but a week is a module. You know what I mean. All right, please contact me with any questions. Also, make sure if you have a general question that you think that the class would benefit from, go to discussions and post it under general questions, because that's like raising your hand in class and making sure that everyone can get an understanding of it. All right, so that's it. Have a great module and contact me with any questions.